8:07 is the official showtime this morning, guys. We are going to be discussing common sense in the big three. You might be going, is that the big three automakers, big three world powers? What is it? It's talking about food, hydration, and oxygen. The three things that are necessary to survive. But the question is, a lot of times, is the three things that you need to survive, are you using them at the level to thrive? That's the real question. We all know we're going to breathe. I mean, you stop breathing, you're gone. You all know at some point you're going to have to hydrate because you will be gone, and at some point you need to eat and you will be gone. But what is the order of importance on that? What is most important? What are the ways that you are doing things that might be toxic to your system in the big three, and what are the ways that you can optimize your body and your mind in those big three that really don't take any more time and don't really create a big project to follow through with? Because that's the other thing. Sometimes there's great ideas and new dietary ideas and new exercise plans and blah blah, and they're so self-consuming, kind of like the train tracks that I just got the arms down on. But that's okay. It'll give me a chance to talk to you a little bit more. Hopefully this is a fast train. Hopefully it's a Sunrail and not a cargo train, because the main show might be late if it is. Here it comes, and it is Sunrail. Awesome. So, sorry to squirrel out on you there. Don't forget, we're going to talk about the big three and applying common sense to be able to live your life in a way where you're supportive of your body and you're not walking around in fear of every little bug that might come across your way, and that you're optimizing. Getting through the day, kids, is not a way to live. I'm telling you, that is just, to barely make it through the day, have to drink 3 pots of coffee to get through the day. That is not living, okay? Living is opening your eyes and going, hey, it's time to get up without a blaring alarm clock. Living is not having to, drag to the kitchen and suck down a pot of coffee before you can move. Now, there's nothing wrong with a good, healthy, organic coffee. I have a cup of it in the morning and absolutely love it. But I don't need it to function, okay? I don't need to go get a sugary drink in the afternoon to get through the afternoon. That's the cool part. And that's what it really comes down to, is what do you do to your body to make yourself feel great, as opposed to what are you currently doing that makes you feel like crap? Nobody really wants to feel like crap. You're not going to be the best business person. You're not going to be the best spouse. You're not going to be the best parent if you're barely dragging through the day. So make sure you tune in 8:07 a.m. minus a couple of minutes for the train. It might be 8:10 a.m. this morning. You might be going, what's up with the 8:07? It used to be 8 o'clock, coach. Well, 8:07 is a number with meaning, and to me, and to others. So having that anchor set to feel good, why not? Because I toyed with that. I'm like, well, that's going to, people are going to think that's silly and da-da-da-da. But you know what? 8:07 puts me in a state to really deliver to you. And I'm like, hey, this is what it's all about, is delivering the best I can. And if there's an anchor point I can do there that helps me do that, why not? And same thing I'm going to encourage you to do with your dietary and your breathing and everything else. If there's something you can anchor to that makes you feel good, that's also good for you, why not? I'm going to leave you with a story real quick. My grandma, when I was little, she grew up in a farm in Pennsylvania somewhere. And she used to tell me the story because she knew I liked reptiles and I had all the little snake books and all that cool stuff. And she had this story about why milk snakes were called milk snakes. And you may have heard this one before, but she would vividly tell me how they would get up at 5 in the morning to go milk the cows, and they would go out to the cow barn, snake barn, and the milk snakes would be drinking the milk from the cows. Now, if we know basic anatomy of physics, there is no way those razor-sharp teeth are on the udder of the cow, and the cow is letting that snake drink the milk. No way, no how, and those snakes are not milk drinkers. They eat rats. And, it dawned on me as a little kid, and this might have been a defining moment because she would tell this story with such vigor and, think that she was sharing something with me, and I believe she really believed it, that her belief was she was, bonding with me, and that really made us closer if she knew about stuff I was interested in. And, Grandma was a great lady. So I hit this point where at one point I wanted to kind of she's trying to do a good thing. And if that belief means something to her and it gives her a positive feeling and it's bonding her and I as, grandma and grandchild, I was like, who am I to destroy that belief? It's not hurting anything. And that was a major coaching tool that I developed, or, an important tool in coaching, that if somebody's belief isn't exact, but it serves them and it doesn't hurt anybody else and it really helps their motivation or helps them get to their goal, who am I to undo that? Not, So what we're going to go after is instilling beliefs in you that make life go on autopilot for you in the right direction. Because let me tell you, if you're not paying attention, if your beliefs aren't there and you're not, not taking advantage of the big three, you're not living. So, yeah, I'll see you in a few minutes. Tune in to XLR8life.com/LCTV or revitalizelife.com/LCTV for Life Coach TV. Join me for the show this morning, and I'll also be broadcasting across all other media, but prefer if you're on our site, guys. It's easier for everybody. So I'll see you in a few. Live with faith, energy, passion,